Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Friday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys like betting on MLB player props, you already know, go ahead and sign up with Parlay Play. Get free entries just for signing up. So go ahead and hop in there and take advantage. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate today, 15 matchups, starting with the San Diego Padres versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Padres opening up as road favorites at minus 185. The Pirates plus 155 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA of 4.43. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 7 strikeouts. Pitching for the Pirates is Zach Thompson with an ERA of 10.80. His last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 1 strikeout. Padres on a 3-game winning streak, had a great series against Cincinnati. Pittsburgh on a 3-game losing streak. San Diego 7-2 on the road, where they've been really good. Zach Thompson's given up 10 runs in his last 2 starts on the mound. Not in love with that. I'm rolling with the Padres on the road. Next matchup, we have the Seattle Mariners versus the Miami Marlins. Seattle opening up as road favorites at minus 120. Miami plus 100 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Mariners is Matt Brash with an ERA of 4.20. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs and had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Marlins is Eliza Hernandez with an ERA of 5.87. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs and had 4 strikeouts. Seattle on a 2-game losing streak. But did cover on the run line in both those matchups. Miami on a 5-game winning streak. They're playing really good. Looked good in that Washington series and the Atlanta series. Miami 6-3 at home. I think it was good value with the Marlins here at home. I'm gonna take the Marlins plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the Baltimore Orioles. Red Sox opening up as road favorites at minus 140. Baltimore plus 120 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Red Sox is Rich Hill with an ERA of 4.85. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 1 strikeout. Pitching for the Orioles is Kyle Bradish. Looks like he's making his first start of this season. Boston, it's been pretty rough for Boston here. 1-5 in their last 6. They've been struggling. Baltimore on a 4-game losing streak. Didn't really play well against the Yankees. Boston 13-3 against Baltimore. I like the Red Sox on the road. Not sure if we can trust Kyle Bradish on the mound making his debut for Baltimore. I'm going to take the Red Sox on the road. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as a home favorite at minus 120. Houston plus 100 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Astros is Jose Urquidy with an ERA of 5.52. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Yusei Kikuchi with an ERA of 3.75. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 4 strikeouts. Houston on a 3-game winning streak. Looked good in that Texas series. These teams did just have a series, about a week and a half ago. Toronto winning 2 out of those 3 matchups. Toronto 7-3 in their last 10. They're playing really good baseball here. Toronto 4-1 at home. Yeah, I like the Blue Jays at home here. They looked really good in that Astros series last time. Playing good. I do like Kikuchi on the mound. I'm rolling with the Blue Jays at home. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Angels versus the Chicago White Sox. White Sox opening up as home favorites at -125. LA +105 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Angels is Noah Syndergaard with an ERA of 2.12. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the White Sox is Lucas Giolito with an ERA of 1.12. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 9 strikeouts. Yeah, the White Sox 1-9 in their last 10. They just can't be trusted. They're playing horrible. LA on a 5-game winning streak. They're playing really good baseball here. 7-2 on the road against the White Sox. Yeah, I'm taking Angels +1.5 on the road. I just do not trust the White Sox. Next matchup, we have the Minnesota Twins versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay opening up as home favorites at -130. Minnesota +120 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Twins is Dylan Bundy with an ERA of 0.59. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up no runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rays is Corey Kluber with an ERA of 3.68. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Minnesota currently on a 7-game winning streak. Tampa Bay on a 2-game winning streak, 4-1 in their last 5. Yeah, Minnesota's got tons of momentum behind them. 8-4 against Tampa Bay. Yeah, I like the Twins +1.5 on the road on a huge winning streak. They're playing really great. Love Dylan Bundy on the mound. He's been phenomenal for the Twins. I'm going to take the Twins +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Philadelphia Phillies versus the New York Mets. The Mets opening up as home favorites at -120. The Phillies +100 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Phillies is Aaron Nola with an ERA of 3.74. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 9 strikeouts. Pitching for the Mets is Tyler Megill with an ERA of 2.35. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. Philly on a 4-game winning streak. Looked really good in that Colorado series. Mets 3-1 in their last 4, coming off that St. Louis loss. Phillies 7-3 against the Mets. Been really good against New York. Mets 4-1 at home, where they've been playing very well. I think there's good value with the Phillies on the road on a nice winning streak. I'm gonna take the Phillies +1.5. Next matchup, we have the Atlanta Braves versus the Texas Rangers. Braves opening up as road favorites at -140. The Rangers +130 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Braves is Ian Anderson with an ERA of 5.40. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rangers is Garrett Richards with an ERA of 2.25. His last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 1 strikeout. Atlanta 2-1 in their last 3, coming off 2 wins against Chicago. Texas on a 3-game losing streak. Didn't really look that good in that Houston series. I'm gonna lean with the Braves on the road here. I'm just not in love with the Rangers. I'm gonna take the Braves on the road. Next matchup, we have the Chicago Cubs versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at minus 145. Chicago plus 125 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Cubs is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 3.98. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Brewers is Adrian Hauser with an ERA of 3.52. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Cubs just 3-7 in their last 10. They've been struggling a lot. Milwaukee on a 3-game winning streak. They're 8-2 in their last 10. They're playing very good. Cubs 1-6 on the road against Milwaukee. I like the Brewers at home, playing good baseball. Cubs struggling. I'm going to take the Brewers at home. Next matchup, we have the New York Yankees versus the Kansas City Royals. The Yankees opening up as home favorites at minus 200. The Royals plus 170 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Yankees is Nestor Cortez with an ERA of 1.15. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. Pitching for the Royals is Chris Bubic with an ERA of 14.14. His last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 1 strikeout. Yankees on a 6-game winning streak. They're playing very well. Kansas City 2-5 in their last 7. Yankees 4-1 against Kansas City on a nice winning streak, playing very well. I do like Nestor Cortez on the mound. I'm rolling with the Yankees on the road. Next matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Arizona plus 165 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for Arizona is Madison Bumgarner with an ERA of 1.0. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Cardinals is Adam Wainwright with an ERA of 3.86. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Arizona lost yesterday's matchup against St. Louis 8-3. St. Louis on a 2-game winning streak. Arizona 0-6 on the road against St. Louis, where they have struggled. Cardinals looked really good yesterday, and I'm rolling with the Cardinals at home. Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies opening up as home favorites at minus 120. The Reds plus 110 with the over-under at 10.5. Pitching for the Reds is Hunter Green with an ERA of 5.27. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rockies is Antonio Senzatella with an ERA of 4.73. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Cincinnati 1-9 in their last 10. They're playing very bad. Looked horrible in that San Diego series. Colorado on a 4-game losing streak. Didn't look so good against the Phillies. Cincinnati 0-7 on the road, where they've struggled. There's just really no trust in the Reds until they can get something going. They've been very bad. I'm taking the Rockies at home. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Guardians versus the Oakland Athletics. Oakland opening up as home favorites at minus 135. Cleveland plus 125 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Guardians is Aaron Savale with an ERA of 9.58. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for Oakland is Frankie Montas with an ERA of 3.28. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. Cleveland on a 7-game losing streak. They have not looked very good at all. 0-5 on the road. Yeah, Savale hasn't looked that great on the mounds, giving up a good bit of runs. I'm rolling with Oakland at home. Next matchup, we have the Detroit Tigers versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at minus 230. Detroit plus 205 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for Detroit is Tyler Alexander with an ERA of 7.20. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Dodgers is Tyler Anderson with an ERA of 2.84. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Detroit on a 5-game losing streak. LA coming off back-to-back losses against Arizona. Detroit 1-4 on the road. LA 7-1 at home, where they've been really solid. I like Dodgers coming off 2 bad losses against Arizona. I think they bounce back here. Rolling with the Dodgers at home. And then the last matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at minus 230. Washington plus 190 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Nationals is Aaron Sanchez with an ERA of 8.31. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 1 strikeout. Pitching for the Giants is Alex Wood with an ERA of 2.51. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Washington on an 8-game losing streak right now. Already lost the last 3 against the Giants in their last series about a week ago. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Giants here. Washington on a horrible losing streak. Alex Wood been really good on the mound for the Giants. I'm taking the Giants at home. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.